What's going on, peeps? RG26116 in the 40 and Steel Gaming Lab. Today's episode of 40 and Steel Gaming is dedicated to our friends at Sticks and Clips. You can find those guys on Twitter. What Sticks and Clips does is they take your clips from your games and they post them on the internet so you can get more exposure, so more people can see your awesome kills and all your skills. And the dopest part about this is absolutely free. So you can't beat free. So when you get a chance, go to Twitter, type in Sticks and Clips, upload your game footage to those guys, and they'll take care of you. And we salute you guys and thank you for keeping gaming strong. Other than that, let's start the video. What's going on, peeps? RG26116 in the 40 and Steel Gaming Lab. Long story short, I don't really have an agenda. A lot of good things and bad things have been kind of happening. That's kind of how life goes. And today, we're just kicking it old school style. We'll throw down a couple old school games, a little bit of Pac-Man, maybe a little Dig Dug, maybe a little Frogger. And that's about it. I just want to get back to the roots because these are things I grew up on. Long story short, back before Nintendo really got it popping with the graphics, you had to go to the arcade. That means somebody in your family, like your moms or your pops or your older brothers or sisters, had to slap you some quarters as a little kid and you get on the arcades. And arcades were mad unforgiving. They were what they call quarter eaters. They were meant to be hard as all hell to make you spend lots of money. And I grew up kind of in the quarter generation. I was like kindergarten, first grade, like to give you a long story short, I'm like in my now mid 40s in a couple weeks. And I grew up like in the 80s. So, it was all mad arcades and stuff like that. And, it was a different type of steez back then. So, all the best games were in the arcade. That's where all the best graphics were and all that stuff, It took several years for actually technology to catch up and for the arcade to kind of experience to come home. But they were trying. Because the Atari 2600 was cool, but it didn't look like this, Like, you could tell it was a big-ass difference between arcade and home console. Now, the lines are so obscured, sometimes you'd be lucky if you even find an arcade nowadays. So, and it seems like now the home consoles have kind of taken over where arcades used to be. But I'm still an old school guy, so I still got a crap ton of arcade classics that I keep in my hard drive. Shout out to Xbox and some of the developers for bringing back some of the old school. So even now in 2021, now you can still find arcade ports that play really well on your system. And you plop down $20 versus literally spending $20 an hour and a half trying to play a game that's hard as all hell. So times have changed and it's all good, man. But yeah, I just wanted to play some old school stuff and touch base with y'all. Big shout out to Clubhouse. That has been dope. My Clubhouse handle is, of course, RG26116. Get at me. I'm having big fun on Clubhouse. I'm learning from a lot of new creators. Big shout out to Sticks and Clips. You probably seen his promo in the beginning of the video. He was a nice dude that I met actually in Clubhouse in a forum about YouTube and stuff like that. So if the little intro didn't stress enough, give that dude a shout out because he's not charging anything. He just wants to big up all gamers who want to produce content. So what does it hurt for someone to look out for you for free and try to get you more followers, right? So make sure you look out for him. And it's a whole bunch of other people. So don't take it personal if I didn't name you because this is pretty much off the cuff like most of my videos. I don't really have a plan when I come into these things. So I'm just kind of shooting from the hip. So that was the first person I thought of. Other than that, man, video games have come a long way. I can honestly say I've kind of been around since maybe third generation video games. Because the first major video game system I had as a kid was the Atari 2600. My mom brought it from a department store, and it was a treat back in the day to play video games where you really had to, get permission from your moms to crack it on. Now for me, at 40, it's a way of life. You know, I play video games like all the time. If I don't have my Xbox on, I have my gaming watch in my pocket or my phone. So game, and hell, it's my business. So yeah. So I'm definitely grew up in the video game generation. Man, did I blow on that one? Yeah, I whiffed on that one. Oh well. I didn't say I was expert at these games. All right, let's swap it up. Let's see what else we got. What else we said? We said Dig Dug. Yeah, I'm nice with the Dig Dug. We might be able to get on with that. Yeah, so I grew up watching the video games evolve. I think when Nintendo finally hit the scene, I think that was 85. I think I was in 3rd grade. Actually, I didn't see an actual Nintendo in my household for quite some years. I was still rocking Atari for a long time because Atari was just like, and I've mentioned in other videos, like, it was just like the video game crash allowed me to have a big ass Atari library. So I didn't see a Nintendo for years, And then one of my friends, of course, sold me his for $20. So oddly enough, I seen that cat a couple days ago, Lloyd Holt. I seen him a couple days ago at Chipotle, and I forgot to ask him about that. But I'm gonna catch up with him. I'm gonna text him. Yeah, probably try to get him on the show. Just random thought. Yeah, playing Dig Dug. The first time I ever played Dig Dug was probably in the 80s, of course. For a little while, I'm a Michigan kid, but my dad worked at Ford Motor Company, and he got transferred to Atlanta. So I used to play Dig Dug in the laundromat because we live in an apartment, and because we owned a house here, but we moved kind of on the fly to Atlanta. So my dad hadn't bought a house yet, so we just kind of moved in the apartment until he could find a house. Oddly enough, we ended up him getting transferred back to Detroit before he actually had to finalize the deal on the house. So that's crazy. But yeah, I almost was an Atlanta kid. I would have been down there in the College Park area with Jermaine Dupri and all them. I think that was around like maybe 4th grade-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah. So that would have put me like 84. Yeah, 84. Yeah, 84, 85. Kind of when Nintendo was coming out. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff popping at that time. I'm talking about like College Park. But we lived on the not fun side, but yeah. But even back then, Atlanta was the spot to be. So yeah, I used to play Dig Dug in the actual laundromat, and I got real good at it. And then I finally ended up getting the Atari port of Dig Dug like years later, and got really good at that. I'm talking about like, when you're a kid, you ain't got nothing but time. So by the time I got older, man, playing video games was just a thing. So I used to find, Atari really wasn't that complex. So I'd find different ways to beat Dig Dug. I would, before you got achievements for making sure all the dirt got taken away, I was doing that before that. So a lot of little achievements were kind of easy for me to get because I spent so much time playing Dig Dug really in my teens and early preteens. So yeah, still got love for this game. It's kind of fun. Now it's like I know I can get really far in the game, so I just try creative ways to kill these little dudes. Like I'll sit up here and like pump one up, and then see if I can catch how many under the rock, like that. Usually without dying, of course. That's kind of the thing. But they are DRT, which is short for.
DRT is an abbreviated term that means dead right there.
Which is short for dead right there. So, mission semi-accomplished. The whole idea was to take them and smash them under the rock without me dying. That's always a trick. These dudes follow you wherever you go, so you gotta like set them up for failure. Oh. Get the first one. Get him going. Torture him a little bit. Get the rock. I don't mean Dwayne Johnson. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. Me and my silly 40-year-old hands. I'm getting good moves and then getting lit up. Oh, well, I'll kill him, though. Watch this. The cool thing about those guys, they can only set you on fire left or right. So you can kill them from above or something like that. But if you walk in there, fire stream, they will kill you. Like that, see? I meant to do that. Yeah, I meant to do that. Oh, it's all good, man. Like I said, I'm just messing around today. Just kind of hanging out, man. Just what else we gonna play? Let's play a little bit of Frogger. Yes. As far as my collection, man, I got mad games in here. I have a lot of games in my hard drive. I literally have a old school Xbox 1 gig hard drive, and I still got 1 terabyte hard drive from the Xbox One, and I also still have then I got another terabyte from the actual when I switched over to the Xbox One X. Like I said in one of my previous videos, man, this thing plays the old school games like flawlessly. Oh my goodness, I cannot big up this system enough. Now that it actually works, oh my goodness, this is like, it's heaven, man. I can't big up the Xbox One X enough. So, Frogger doesn't want to work. Okay, let's try this again. As I'm heaping all this praise on the Frogger, it like goes back out, of course. Trying to make a liar out of me, I see. I see you're trying to make a liar out of me, system. Okay, no worries. Shout out to coffee, by the way. I'm drinking a little Starbucks here late at night. Starbucks, if you're listening, sponsorships are needed. We do drink a lot of coffee around these parts. Please and thank you. All right, let's see what's happening with this Frogger. Frogger came out in like 1981. If memory serves me, I probably would have been about 4 going into 5. Yeah, let's do some math here. I was born in 1976, so 77, 78, 79, 80. 81. Oh, shit, so I would have been 5 years old, right? All right, bet. I'm a video gamer. I'm not a math major. Don't act me. The premise of Frogger is very simple. Take the frog, get him across the water, get him in the lily pad, make sure he doesn't die. Like that. He doesn't die like that. That was so bad. That was a whiff. Alright, so, at least let's try to get through the first level and not play distracted. It's super picky how they want you to get through there. It's kind of weird. So, you can think you have it, like I thought I had it. You can also pick up bonus points for picking up people along the way. Like, let's see if I can grab this other frog. I'm gonna assume that's a lady. I do not know for sure. You know, and I'm not trying to speculate anything. I just know it's bonus points. How about that? Yes, that is a way to stay politically correct and not have hate mail. No thanks. I will say that is a neutral, gender, non-specific frog that I just took over to my lily pad for drinks and snacks. Boom. Yeah. That'll keep people from being mad at me for being assuming, right? Yeah. I'm sure there's a book that probably specifically says, but since I don't know personally, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I got the bonus points for getting the fly. So me and my frog homie got like DoorDash on top of everything else. And by the way, if you notice, the cars get a hell of a lot goddamn faster. Only into the second round, you know. And if you notice, this little crocodile sitting up top waiting to. Oh damn! I just got ran over. All right, let's try this again. So, yeah, the love affair is over. They get you up out of there quick. So, oh, here go the homie. Let's see if we can take him back and get another little bonus points and not die. Oh, crocodile! You can jump on his tail, but not his mouth. You know what I can play, y'all? Which I need to find. I'm gonna find Pitfall. That's what I'm gonna find. Shout out to old school Activision, back when they were like not like making everyone mad, but yeah, Activision used to be that deal, man. They had some of the coldest games ever. Even for Atari, they were pretty much above, like, they were pretty much like the hottest things ever. Then I went through my Konami phase back when they were really popping off. Right there, like that. Okay, lily pad. Okay, they're trying to make this hard for you, boy. Ah, really? Alright, they tripping. They ain't about to get me. There we go. I'm in there. Oh, straight line. Oh, cool. Got the bonus. So how about we not die for 200? Okay. Crap. Ah, fudge me sideways. But yeah, it happens. Old school, not that forgiving. That is about it, my friends. I don't really have much to say. I just happy to be playing video games, happy to be here with you guys, and man, just happy to be alive some days. You know, that's it, man. Video games is just celebration of life, man. Feel free to follow 40 Still Gaming on all our social media outlets. My name is RG26116. You can find me on Twitter under RGainsII. You can just go to our website, which is 40stillgaming.com. That's where the merch is at. We got a partner page. We got a gallery. It's a lot of stuff on our website. If you want to be a partner with us, it's absolutely free. Just shoot me an inbox on one of the social medias, and I'll find out what your web address is, and we'll put you in the partner page. And the partner page is very simple. The partner page pretty much puts a link to your website. So if someone's looking through my page, they can find your page through my website. I figure people that I'm cool with, I have no problem big upping you, because a lot of people have always helped me. Long story short. But other than that, I will bid you guys a farewell. I'll probably catch you guys next week. I'll probably actually have a clue of what I actually want to share with you guys. I just wanted to play some video games and touch base with you guys and just show some love, man, because I just appreciate everything, man. The love, the support, and everything you guys do. And thank you for watching. I'm going to holler at you. Mask, 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 mask. Let's stop the spread of germs by wearing a face mask or a covering when you're in public. A few minutes of inconvenience and compassion can help save lives. Let's do our part to keep everyone safe. For more information, go to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention at www.cdc.gov. Thanks. This message has been brought to you by your friends at 40 Still Gaming. We're always hoping that you stay healthy, happy, and playing video games.